So it's another beautiful day in Arizona. I'll give you a quick pan around, let you see what it looks like. People are out on the golf course playing. So today, I had started some marinating some country-style ribs, and I'll give you a quick look at what I got here. This is them. I just wanted to mention that I do all my marinating in the Food Saver vacuum sealer. I found that that really speeds up the marination process and makes the food so much better and so much more tender. And what I'm gonna do is spark up the grill. I'm gonna grill these up today. I gotta clean the pool. It's got some junk down on the bottom, so I'll probably do that. And then I think I'm gonna do a small makeover on my face again. But what I'm gonna do is, I got this new product. It's a needler. It looks like a roller, like a print roller. And it's got all these little needles in it. And what you do is you use it on your face. And then I got this thing of Retin-A that I got from Amazon, and also some skin serum. I figure as long as I'm at the house and I have all this extra time, I might as well, you know, try to do some self-improvement as well as just try to get stuff done around the house. So let's get to cooking. So let's turn on the gas. Since I don't have a regular camera operator, I got everything in auto focus, auto iris, auto everything. So please bear with me on this. Anyway, let's open up the grill. Let's start it up and get it going. We're gonna preheat this puppy, get it good and hot, and then we're gonna throw everything on. So I guess I'm gonna drop the lid. We're gonna stop this and wait for it to get good and hot. So it looks like the grill is starting to come up to temperature pretty good. And just so everybody knows, I'm using a Weber Genesis Gold grill, which I've had for about 17 years. This grill has held up like nothing else I've ever owned before, and I could say nothing bad about a Weber grill. So now the grill is up to temperature. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw the meat on. But one thing that I always make sure of is my grill is always really clean. I clean it after every use. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, we're gonna throw these puppies on here, we're gonna sear them real good. Listen to that sizzle. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna kind of flip these guys over because I like everything to get done semi-evenly. Look at those nice grill stripes on there. They look beautiful. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a little bit of this juice on the top of here so we can keep everything nice and moist. And what I'm going to do is, I've been grilling these on medium right now, and what I'm going to do is decrease the heat a little bit, probably to less than medium, so that they'll start cooking a little bit slower. I just wanted to show you guys this thing. This is a super cool fork. What happens is, I bought this thing at a Goodwill for 99 cents. And it's not only a turning fork, but it also gives the temperature of the meat and it's been about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna check the temperature and see how things are looking. So I'm gonna kind of stick this in, and oh, you guys can't see it, but the temperature now looks like it's about 129, 131. What we want is about 167 degrees, which is perfect, which basically says that the meat is done once it's at 167 degrees. And we're not quite there yet. We're in the 130s right now, so we're gonna let it cook just a little bit longer. So while dinner is cooking, I figured I might as well do the pool cleaning, be able to kill two birds with one stone. So what's happening is the food is cooking, like I said, and I'm gonna clean the pool a little bit. We've been having some really dusty weather, and there's a lot of sediment on the bottom of the pool. So yes? Yeah, it should be ready in a couple of minutes. It just has a couple of seconds to, not seconds, but a few more minutes. I checked it, it was about in the 150s. I'm just waiting for it to get done. And as soon as it's finished, I'll bring it in, we can eat. You're hungry? All right, well, just a few more minutes, sweetie. All right. See you in a few minutes. It's kind of like life as normal, but more in a cosmos, because we can't really leave the house. Nisma's still leaving the house. She's still working. And she's still working. I'm staying home. I'm not really doing anything major. So that's why I'm starting to pump out these videos, because during the day I don't have a lot of stuff to do. So I figure I might as well show something about what I'm doing during the course of the day. As a matter of fact, you know, I should make my work here a little easier and extend the pole on this. I'll tell you something, you know, the older I get, the more I realize I need to have somebody taking care of this pool, because I really, really hate cleaning the bottom of it. I mean, it's kind of a pain. A pool guy is probably about $100 a month. It saved me doing this kind of stuff. I've already hired a gardener, because I was tired of doing all the yard work around here. But anyway, I'm not gonna bore you with cleaning the pool. So I guess when I'm ready to take the stuff off the grill, you'll see me taking the stuff off the grill, and then we'll go in and eat. Until then, now just FYI, I've been cooking these with the lid down, and I've been keeping the temperature somewhere around 300 degrees. Okay, so I have the meat thermometer in it, and it says it's about 150 degrees. So I'm just gonna give them one more flip, and then they should be ready to take off the grill. So I'm gonna remove this meat thermometer, and we'll give them one more nice little flip. Okay, as you can see, because I've been cooking at these at a lower temperature, the back isn't seared as much, but they look pretty done. So what I'll probably end up doing is probably about 2.5 minutes on this other side, and then I'll flip them one more time and turn it up a little bit, and then they should be ready to go. All right, these puppies are really cooking nicely. And can you hear them? Can you hear them talking to me? Anyway, should be ready to take off in a couple of minutes. I'm just gonna flip them one more time. I'm gonna turn the heat up to medium. And gonna let the bottom side get nice and striped like this. Get some grill marks on it. Then I'll take the temperature and we'll see if they're ready to take off. Okay, these puppies have been cooking for a while now. Let's open up the top, see how they look. Things look pretty good. They sound pretty good. I'm going to poke them and see what we got for a temperature. Okay. So we're sitting at about 175. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up on this real quick on what these babies look like, and then we're gonna pull them off the grill. Okay, so we're gonna take these guys off right now, put them on the plate. They feel really, really tender. I know they're not burned. They look really good. Anyway, I cooked them really slow, between 300 towards the beginning and then 350 on the very, very end for a very, very short time. They're feeling really tender. They look really good. And one thing I always do, and this is just a little helpful hint, when you have all this stuff on the grill, what I usually do is I close the top, I turn it up to high, and I usually let it burn off for about 10 minutes. Then that way it turns all this stuff into ash. You can clean it off easier with a brush. Anyway, I'm gonna close this down. I'm gonna turn it up to high, all of them up to high. And I'm gonna go in and let these rest for a while, and then we're gonna go have dinner. Catch you in a bit. Okay, sweetie, here we go. Here's that beautiful barbecue I was working on. And let's see, what do we got here?
Just look good.
Yeah, they do look good.
Also.
Yeah, yep, and they're really, really tender. They're really tender. Anyway, here's a piece for you.
Thanks.
It's kind of like one of those big Flintstone brontosaurus ribs, you know? And I'm gonna take one for me. And Nizma made me a really, really nice salad, and I'm gonna put a little Italian dressing on it. And Nizma also has been cutting up fresh ginger, and we get lemons off of our tree. And what we're doing is cutting them up and putting them into the ginger water. The lemons end up adding alkalinity to the water, which is supposedly really, really good against the virus. And what do you got there, Niz?
I have it like chili paste. It's kind of spicy.
Yes?
I mix it like the tuna.
Yeah.
The tuna.
You mix chili paste with tuna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chili paste and my then evening when I go back to Thailand. I
Yes.
come back and we have the tuna and mix together. It's
Okay.
Spicy, you cannot eat.
Okay.
And when we eat it,
Carrots, some orange bell peppers,
yes. And you know this kind of sauce, they call jim jiao.
Jim Jow.
Jiao.
Jim Jow.
You know, like Thai people, they like to eat this with the grill.
Yeah, grilled meat.
Yeah.
And then of course you've got rice. She's got her main staple, which is rice.
That's right. It's like my life.
Yes, that's her lifeblood, jasmine rice. Anyway, we're gonna sit here, we're gonna do some eating, and then we'll probably follow up with that video that I said I was gonna do, and we'll call it a night. So, bon appetit. Okay, so as promised, I'm gonna do a little bit of work on my face. And I got a couple of products here. This one's called a premium micro needle derma roller. And I'll show you some close-ups. As a matter of fact, here's a close-up of this. Okay, now I'm gonna take it out of the box. I'll show you kind of what it looks like. It comes in a little case like this, and you take it out, and it looks like this. It kind of looks like a little razor, but what it has is it has all these little needles around the little roller, and you're supposed to roll it on your face. And what it does is it opens up the pores and some places on your face, so then that way it allows the creams or whatever you're gonna use on your face. Now, the whole reason I decided I was gonna get into this was because my wife had said, "Oh, Jeff, you have a lot of wrinkles around your eyes and around your mouth and in your forehead." So I was like, you know what? I'm home. I don't have anything else to do. I might as well do this. So I'm gonna show you what this stuff is all about. The other thing is I ended up getting, since I'm doing this Vine stuff, I ended up getting this retinol detox, high potency, 3%. Here's a close-up on the front of this bottle. And so I'm gonna start using this, and then what you're supposed to do is leave this on your face for 15 to 20 minutes. And then you're supposed to wash your face, and then you're supposed to use this stuff, which is called Carapex Live Younger, Live Better Fine Line Reducer Eye Serum, intensive lightweight eye serum that targets and repairs lines around the eyes. So here's a close-up of that bottle. And I'm gonna put that on afterwards. So let's start by using this needler. I'm gonna take off my glasses. And what you're supposed to do is, you're supposed to run this, I think, on your face. Now, I'm not a beautician. I don't do beauty stuff. So, and I haven't asked my wife about how to do this or how to use it the right way. It's kind of like, it reminds me kind of like of shaving, but you're micro needling your face. Now, I know I have some wrinkles and lines in here, so I'm gonna do that. Oops, don't wanna poke my eye out. And do this. Make sure everything is really covered. Now, they say with the retin-A stuff that you're not supposed to get it in your eyes or near your eyes. So I'm gonna try to avoid that. But I'm gonna do the retin-A thing all over my entire face. You know, oh, there's my phone. Got another email. But this is kind of like cosmetics for older people, I guess. Maybe I should start my own channel, huh? Anyway, gonna make sure that my face is nice and micro needled. Get around the crow's feet here on the corners of my eyes. And now that I got that done, I'm gonna put this back in its little holder so that nothing happens to it. Now I'm gonna go for this retin-A stuff. I put it, it's kind of like a minty green color. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rub this on my face. Now I feel like I'm doing grease paint when I was in high school. I was in theater, and I used to put on makeup. Take a little more off of the top here. Put here, put it here. Make sure that I get it into the areas where I really need it. Okay. And if anybody's watching this and they have any experience with this kind of stuff, leave me a note, because like I said, I know nothing about this stuff. I'm just playing around here. you know? So I'm gonna put a little bit more here. I'm gonna put a little bit more here. And I'm gonna massage it in. Does that make me a misogynist? Anyway, okay. So I'm gonna massage it in a little bit. And they say that doing this to your face is supposedly really good for the muscles and stuff. So I think I have this on pretty evenly. And I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes, like they said. I'll probably do 20. And then I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like when it's dry. And then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna rinse it off, and then I'll come back and I'll put this stuff on. Okay, this has been on my face for about 20 minutes. Now I'm gonna go and wash it off, and I'll be right back. Okay, now I've just washed my face, but I'm gonna put my glasses on. My face feels really, really fresh, and this stuff has like a camphor or something in it. It has a really unique smell, but it makes your face feel really, really fresh and really clean. But I'm gonna tell you about something else that I do. And a number of years ago, hold this up here so you can see it. It's just a rock. And basically, Nizma and I picked this rock up. Nizma, where were we when we picked up this rock? Washington State, Seattle. Okay, so we picked up this rock in Seattle, and we use it for exfoliation. So basically what I'm doing is after I finish washing my face, I take this stone and I very, very gently use it to exfoliate my face. So I just kind of rub it around a little bit, and here in my nose and across my forehead. And I notice a lot of dead skin comes off, and it exfoliates my face. Makes it feel really fresh. My face feels really smooth right now. Anyway, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this Carapex, and I'm gonna take my glasses off, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on the tip of my finger, and I'm gonna go underneath my eyes like this, and I'm going to rub it in the corners where I have a lot of crow's feet, like over here and on this side. So I'm gonna rub it in those areas. I'm gonna spread it to my other finger, and I'm going to rub it under my eyes and around. Now, what I tend to do also is I tend to have a wrinkly forehead, and I have some wrinkles in here. So I figure, what the heck? I'm gonna just kind of spread it around. So I'm gonna take a little more here, put it on my forehead. And rub it on my face. And there you have it. Boy, isn't my life exciting, huh? Anyway, that looks like it's it for the evening. I'm gonna take all this stuff now into the next room, and I'm going to edit it all together so you folks can watch how exciting my day was today. Until next time, I'm Jeff with AZ Camera Reviews in Cheyenne, USA, saying, please watch us, please like us, and please share us, and also please subscribe. We really need subscribers, so if you folks enjoy these videos, please hit the subscribe button in the lower corner. That would be really, really great. Until we see you tomorrow, bye-bye.